So if we're honest here, one of the biggest things people talk about with the Mercedes-Benz G-Class is the door sound. It has that really, really nice door sound feel. Grab the handle, nothing happens. You push the button, magic. So let's listen to the door for a second here. Just listen. That was so incredible. Now, here's a couple other great sounds. Here's a startup. Now here's something that nobody talks about. Door locks. Listen to what the door lock sounds like. So, this is the 2021 Mercedes-Benz G-Class, and it has this package here, which means it has some nice colors and stuff and other things. I mean, look at this paint. It's like a matte, satin matte, I don't know. But it just has that really nice look to it. And you kind of got these bars here. Number one, you have this. Then this is just another great sound. Did you hear that? This is metal. Bumper's still plastic. Plastic, 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 plastic. Metal, 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 metal. The more you know. Let's go back in time now to me driving it from where I picked it up, a friend's house, to this little park here. Are you into parks? I'm into parks. This park is really nice. This is a quiet vibe here. I mean, just look at it. I mean, sure, the water is greenish brown, but I mean, it's somewhat clear. There goes a heron. So I'm somewhat of a bird watcher, and places like this make me happy. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're going to talk about the locking diff on this thing. Everything else in the vehicle, just makes sense. On a vehicle like this, there's just all the amenities you ever wanted. And then at a certain price point, you're paying for quality and engineering. So yeah, everything in this vehicle just flows. If you've driven a Mercedes, this is just going to be super easy for you. You got those beautiful displays. But there's like these 3 buttons right in the middle there. And I think those are the most, they were confusing to me just looking at them and trying to figure them out first time. So I'm just going to run over what they do, how to turn them on. And so this is the part you've been waiting for. If you hit the button, if you click the little number in the bottom on the description, you got to this point in the video and skipped all the intro. Don't think you missed much, but here we go. So if you're more into like reading manuals, it's page 144 and you can be done with the video. But because you're already here, let me just show you. So the manual basically states that You have to make sure you're not on public roads. You're driving at a walking pace. And I'm gonna circle back here in a second. And then the other thing is your driven wheels aren't spinning. I just want to let you know, if you run your car, that's on you. You know, read the manual. But we're just kind of going over some of the stats that, so you don't have to look at the manual. And then the biggest part, and that goes back to walking pace, is you have to shift your transfer case, that's here in the center console, to the low range or off-road gear. So when you want to hit the low range, you're gonna have to go into neutral. So you flip into neutral, boom, 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 and then, well, pow, and then you should be good to go. And then you have to engage in this order: one, two, and three. Three. Other orders aren't going to work. So you have to press these respective buttons to do that. So basically you have to engage in this order: one, just the middle button here, two, and then three. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Super simple. They're not in order, but they are in order if you're looking at like the graph. Like one's front, one's middle, one's back, left to right. Right? You know, that makes sense, right? But the one is in the middle, so you have to hit boom, then right, then left. So basically, like, I guess you should be okay on one, but like they say, you only need to engage 2 and 3 if the front and rear axle are required. And basically, if all of the conditions have been fulfilled, you know, your low range and whatever, then they light up. So on the bottom there's the priming vibe, and then on the top it says, okay, they're active by turning to red. And if something goes wrong, read the manual. And if you see more lights on your dash, it's because some things don't work when you're on there. So like traction control thing, ABS, ESP, all those lights may light up, but you haven't messed up anything. You're just, it's part of the process. So something weird could happen to you. You hit center and it activates like right away. Then you go to hit 2, which is rear, and 3, which is front, and they don't turn on right away, right? So don't freak out. They'll turn on. It just sometimes takes a little while. Okay, so you're done needing them. What next? You deactivate them, and guess what? It's 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. But like, what if you want a simpler way? Then you just press the middle 1. So to simultaneously disengage all of them, just press the middle one. And again, if you want to just do the rear locks, press 2. And if you want to do the front locks, press 3. It's pretty straightforward. But just remember, as long as that little red thing is on, they're still on. Fun fact, if you're like, oh man, I don't get this, and you park the vehicle, leave, go on your hike, come back, your diff locks will be deactivated, so it doesn't hold them through the parking phase. So if you're just like, oh man, I have no idea what I'm doing, just park. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful, and yeah. So you just do 1, then you do 2, then you do 3. On the way down, you just do 1, or you can do 3, 2, 1. There you go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. If you have any questions, I may be able to answer it, maybe not. Oh, and by the way, this one's for sale, so if you'd like to buy this one, I can put you in touch with the person. That is if like you are watching this and within like a couple weeks of it going live. So this is dated information right now. I'll just leave you with this nice little driving piece. Enjoy. Have a great week. you.